What's up, J Squad? Back with another video. Today is Monday, and today is story time. I really can't make a real vlog because my arm is hurting. Why is it hurting? Because my friend, his name is Greg, when he kept talking trash saying that he's better than me at Madden, NBA, WWE, so I went to his house and I played him in the game. And I beat him. Yeah, of course. I'm a gamer. I'm a tryhard. That's gonna be my hashtag for today. So today is gonna be a story time, and I'm gonna tell the story of when I fractured. How do I say fractured? Of the time I broke my leg. This was probably one of the hardest times of my life. So let's just start it off. When this happened, it was like midway, no, not even midway. It was like near the end of April, almost near. It was like it was like the second week before it ended. Uh, and I was playing basketball. And when I get the ball, I go up for a layup, and I come down really hard on my leg. Now, I did fall, but it was like I felt a big pain, and then it just went away so fast. And I was like, it was gone. So I start walking around, like I'm walking around in my classes, and I start limping because I can feel a pain every time I step down. I go home, and the pain, like, it goes away when I get home. Then when I come back from picking Jaden up, all of a sudden I just feel a big pain. And my parents weren't here. It's my dad. He was at work. He usually was at work. No, he went out of town, and then my mom also went out of town. So both my grandmothers were watching us. Were watching us, and I just feel a big pain, and I'm just thinking like, it's probably just like, it probably just hurt a little bit. It got sprained, and it's getting even worse, and I feel it, and like, I couldn't, I couldn't move. Like, if I tried to like just move up a little bit, like an inch, a centimeter, it would hurt. I would just stop. It would hurt just to make me move around, and then hurt more. So they checked it. They checked my foot. Take out my sock. It's like it's swollen, big. It's swollen. So they're like, forget it. it they just took me to the hospital. Like, there was really nothing they can do. They can't just, I mean, they can't just sit there and just like wait to see if I get better hours later, and then all of a sudden my foot is bigger than a balloon. So they just took me to the hospital. We get there. Now, did it hurt? Yes, not as much though, because basically I was sleeping halfway through. It was quiet, so I just slept. And they scanned me. That kind of hurt because I really couldn't move my foot. If I moved it, it would hurt. So they scanned me, and it was fractured. Y'all don't know what that means? That basically means, it's almost like breaking a leg, but breaking means you broke your whole bone. A fracture means you have a crack in your bone. I had a crack in my bone. I don't know how. I didn't think I came down that hard, but yeah. And then they gave me this like brace, this leg brace, for at least the weekend. For the weekend, I had a brace on. I really couldn't do anything. I was just in my dad's room with my grandmother, and we were just watching movies because there was really nothing I can do. Like, and then they realized, they hurried up and called an appointment to the doctor to get my cast on, because when I took a bath, they looked at my foot because I needed help in the bathroom. They looked at my foot, and my foot is like swollen, like a balloon. I wish I had a picture of it, but it was like 2 years ago. I was in seventh grade when this happened. I'm in ninth grade now. That was 2 years ago, and my foot is like swollen, like really swollen, and So they took me to the doctors, checked it, and they put my cast on. That was even worse. Because when you have a leg cast on, no matter how many times you try to get up, your parents are going to be right there. They're going to tell you to lay right back down. Not saying, like, I understand why, because I'm not really supposed to be up, but I'm a kid. Kids don't know how to just sit down. Kids are so energized and excited to do stuff. They never have time to sit down. So I never really had time to sit down. Sometimes I would just walk around just to walk around, act like I'm going to the bathroom or something like that. But if you're wondering, yes, it was hard to use the bathroom, especially going poop. It was hard. So then every time I tried to get up, parents would be like, go lay back down. Couldn't even sit on the couch. I just had to be in my room, getting butt sores because I was the one who was laying down. Then one day my parents weren't here. My grandma said, you know what, it's time for you to finally get out of bed. And I laid down and downstairs in the living room. I watched something. I really wasn't watching that. I turned on the TV, but I wasn't watching what was on there. I was just watching something on my brother's tablet. So it was like a couple of weeks. It was like midway of May. I finally get it off, get my cast off. It wasn't hard, but like I was so used to just like having my cast. And once I got my cast off, I tried walking and I literally fell down. So I only had the cat. I only needed a crutches for a couple of days because they just said like just had the crutches around just in case you do fall down, just so you can get used to walking on the foot again. It was my left foot, and it was like you need to get used to walking on your foot. And after that, it was basically nothing. I would just have to learn to walk back on it like baby steps. Baby has to learn to walk on his feet. That was basically how I needed to do. That was pretty much it. If I'm forgetting something, I'll probably talk to you about tomorrow. But tomorrow, I'm not telling you another story, but I'm gonna tell you about what's gonna happen, what's gonna be happening this month, because there's gonna be a lot going down this month that y'all do not know. So y'all better stay tuned for tomorrow's video, because what is gonna be happening this month is probably gonna be one of our biggest months ever. A lot is gonna be going down for me and my family. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. The hashtag for the day is hashtag tryhard, because if y'all wondering, I am a tryhard and in the PS4. Want to know what a tryhard is? Tryhard is somebody who stays playing the game, and when he plays, he goes off. So I'm a tryhard. Hashtag tryhard. That's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to comment down below what challenges, pranks, and reaction videos you want me to do, and I will do it. But anyways, I will see you tomorrow. J Squad, I'm out. I can't really cover it, so I'm just have to end it.